Hello, hello. Let me turn this down on my end. Holy shit. Hello, welcome in. Welcome Ray. Thank you for the 50 stream watch streak. I really appreciate it. Zariad, hello, welcome into you. Obviously, I skipped the just chatting section at the start of the stream. I still have a shit ton of editing to do. It is taking me a lot longer to do this than I realized it would. So I don't think I ended up leaving myself enough time. Hello, Oclium. Welcome in. Hello, guys. Yeah. So I looked at how far I got into the story in this game, and I am going to attempt to get there during the stream. I feel like I'm only gonna get one island done today. But essentially, I'm going to go for at maximum an hour. So I'm gonna try and get as far as possible as I can. And go from there. So, you know, I don't have much else to say. Other than streams this week are gonna be incredibly short. Just across the board, incredibly short. So, without further ado, we get off the hook. Okay, so this is my secondary account on my Switch. Which shouldn't have access to online. I might need to go through and make a new profile. Okay. So, I don't know whether I've done anything in this story or not. Obviously, this is still all the starter gear. So I haven't properly played anything. But I really shouldn't have access to online. Strange. Oops, wrong button. Now let's see, am I going to be starting the story or... Okay, this is the start of the story. Good. So, essentially, on my main... on my main account, I have done 2 islands. Out of, I'm not entirely sure how many, I didn't bother to check, I think 8. But I only did 2 of them to completion and no extra stages past that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get through the first 2, what's it called? First 2 islands on this profile, and then move over to my main profile to finish it. Because then I'll do the Octo expansion on that profile, and so on. The Octarians. Hey, you showed up. As soon as I saw you aimlessly wandering around the square, I knew you were the one. I'm Murray. I know you're probably a bit starstruck, but I need you to get over it. Yes, I'm that Murray. You know, from the Squid Sisters. They're not hiding it this time. Which is interesting. You've never heard of me? For real? I mean, it was kind of funny. Because I mentioned before that I never played Splatoon 1. Going into this, I mean, I had heard of Callie and Marie, but I hadn't really known anything about them, so this was just kind of a funny interaction. Cause I didn't know of them. Well, you obviously aren't very cultured, but you'll have to do. See, I've got a little thing I need some help with. By now you've heard that the great zapfish that powers Ankopolis Square is missing. Yes, that was essentially what happened. There was a cutscene in the news program that you didn't really get to see because I had already played on this profile in the past. I had already opened up this profile in the past, I should say. Essentially being like, hey, the great zapfish is gone again. No, not cut, just like, I would have to make a whole new profile just to see one cutscene. I'm not gonna worry about that. Hello, Bob, welcome in. Have fun cooking. By now that you've heard, the great zapfish that powers Ankopolis Square is missing. Well, it's not just missing, it's been squidnapped by the Octarian menace. How do I know this? On the surface, I may just look like an absurdly talented pop star. But in truth, I'm Agent 2 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, a secret society of heroes who save the world from Octarians. Now I've been trying to keep an eye on the Octarians in my downtime, but I'm a busy girl. If only Callie was around to lend a hand. Ahem. I need you to get the great zapfish back from those slimy Octarians. What do you say? Are you in? Ahem. So... I'll take your awkward silence as a yes. Still feels like modern Splatoon to me. Yeah. Yeah, that's because the only real... I mean, it's very awkward. They completely changed game engines between Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3. However, they're working with the same sort of, they're working with, like, the same models. They're working on the same hardware, because this is on the Switch. This wasn't one of the launch titles, but it was pretty early on. This game came out before Nintendo Switch Online was a thing. There you go. Is this squid speciesism? Technically. Octo Expansion actually covers that. Like, unironically, that is the main theme of the DLC of this game, is speciesism. I'll take your awkward silence as a yes. Welcome aboard. You are now Agent 4 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon. I even brought you a brand new hero suit as a signing bonus. And look at that, it fits like a glove. Not bad for an old hand-me-down. Now let's go tear those Octarians limb from limb from limb from limb from blah, 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 blah. You get the picture. Oh yeah, the entrance to the Octarian realm are invisible, so you'll have to ink them to reveal them. Oh yeah, I love this little sort of like thing. If you go to shoot her, she just uses her umbrella. Alright, and away we go. I'm not going to worry about collecting anything, because I'm not going to be completing this file. Gonna grab these because they can let me upgrade stuff later. Excuse me. Bitch. kid want to kill people, honestly. Hello, Chase. Welcome in. Oh, over here. I was like, I'm missing something. Oh, so I played the Splatfest this weekend. I didn't see who won yet. But it was really interesting. So obviously in this game the B button is to jump because the X button is for the map. Because on the Wii U the map was on a separate screen, they had X be the jump button for whatever reason. I started playing Splatoon 3, and I was, you know, playing some Turf War and stuff like that, and for whatever reason, I instinctively went to click X to jump, and I'm like, that feels weird. Yeah, that's only one at a time. I'm not going to worry about that. I missed all of those. Also, yeah, you'll notice right away, these levels are a lot longer than Splatoon 1's. A lot longer. One, two, three. And that's stage 1 done. Yeah, most of the Splatoon 1 stages only lasted like a minute. This game is significantly longer. Not only are there more levels, the levels are also like 3 times as long. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's out of 5. I did sectors 1 and 2. So that's what that is. I'm not going to worry about the Scrolls Oclium because I'm not going to finish on this profile. Once I catch up to where my main profile is, I'm going to move over to that. So I'm not even going to be completing this file. Egg. Stop turning people into egg. Alright. What? It's a bit too overzealous there. Not round. Not that round, yeah. Yo. But yeah, talking kind of more, about the idea of this being like modern Splatoon. It does feel very similar to Splatoon 3 in terms of how it like how it handles and stuff like that. But ultimately I don't know, this series hasn't been around long enough for it to really have a retro versus modern. Okay, I don't get that special. That is fine though. Final checkpoint. There we go. Now I just need to find stage 2. My guess is in here. Yep. I don't like this shade of green. Just gonna say it. Not for, like, ink, anyway. Huh. Oh, we're already getting scrubbers. Okay, we're good. And my leg fell asleep. Alright, Splashdown. I always liked Splashdown. Splashdown was always like my main kind of weapon. Like special weapon of choice. Ah, I see. I meant to use this. Hello. Checkpoint. Final checkpoint. There we go. There's number 3. And we can do the boss. This game definitely feels a lot more, like, simple to control. Not simple. Simple isn't a good word. This game feels a lot more similar to Splatoon 3 to control. Now, granted, like I said, they used a completely different engine to make the game, so the, like, feel of the game is entirely different. In terms of, like, its graphics and how things are modeled and textured and, like, how things actually interact, that's all very slightly different. There is a line forming. But essentially, it's like the actual controls feel like Splatoon 3, so I'm a lot more used to these controls at this point. When I played this originally, I was horrible at this game. Octo Oven. I don't remember how this fight works. I remember how this fight works. Well, don't remember. Remember is a bad word for it. But I figured out how this fight works. One, two, and 3. Hello, Masked Link. Welcome in. I've been doing alright. I'm very busy, so my streams are gonna be short for this week. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. I just have a lot of editing that I need to do. Okay. Guess I'm going this way. There's that. There's that. And there's that. And that. Come on, get up. Thank you. Get up, thank you. There we go. That's number 3. But yeah, I've just been overly busy with stuff. And I'm going to be for the next week. That's it. Hopefully I have time to watch this. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Good work, Agent 4. I sure know how to pick them. Gotta hand it to the Octarians, though. I didn't expect them to have fully operational Octobosses at their disposal. Think it's time to call in the big guns. Let's see here. Sheldon, can you hear me? Over. I hear you loud and clear, Murray. Murray, over. Oh man, this is so cool. Agent 4, I'm Sheldon from Ammo Knights, the only weapon shop in Nicopolis with over 542 million years of trusted service. That's right, stop by Ammo Knights in Nicopolis Square for all your weapon needs. Trust me, tell me Sheldon sent me. Murray told me everything. I think that my signature weapons can be of help to this new Squidbeak Splatoon. I'm honored. But I'm afraid I can't just let you treat my vast arsenal like an all-you-can-eat buffet. I do have business to run, you know. So let's help each other out. I want you to help me test out some new weapons I'm currently developing. All you have to do is use them in real-world conditions. If you do that for me, I'll be able to gather all sorts of amazing data. That data will help me get the approvals I need to make retail versions of the weapons. And Okay, down boy. I think Agent 4 gets the point. Let's get back to work. By extraordinarily fast. Yep. That's the sort of thing where it's like I've gotten so much better at like the controls. Vending machine can enhance your weapons and add bombs to your disposal. Okay. Yeah. I've gotten a lot better at this game since I played it the first time. So I can like speed through things quite quickly if I need to. Also, fun fact, I never upgraded my weapons on my base file, apparently. I did look at that. All of them are still exactly level 1 with exactly level 1 gear. Which would probably explain why I got frustrated and stopped playing it. Because I was struggling with the game and then just gave up because I was getting frustrated. Meanwhile, here I was, unleveled gear. Now, there is one level in this game that I actually, there's one level in this game that I actually remember. And it's just a matter of which one it is. Oh, hello. Oh, right, squid surges weren't a thing. That was a Splatoon 3 introduction. There we go. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about upgrades in this save file either, because obviously I can get through the first 2 worlds without upgrades, because I've done it in the past when I was a lot worse at this game. So I'm not going to worry about that, but I am going to upgrade on my base save file, so you don't have to worry about me, like, not having, I fully expected to be able to knock that back. It's so much. Listen, don't want to move ever. Yeah, that is completely fair. But yeah, I'm not gonna worry about upgrading at all. At least not in today's stream. Ta-da! Yee. This is really good stuff. The more data you can get me, the quicker I can finalize my retail version, so keep it up. Remember, this is just a loaner. I'm not running a charity here. Good luck, Agent 4. In the stream, but like all my energy is slowly leaving me. Yeah, I don't blame you. Doing stuff for like moving is very... It is very exhausting. No comments, Ariad. Whee! Speedrun. Alright, yeah. I'm guessing that that direction is probably one of the collectibles that I'm not worrying about. Excuse me. Okay, that one wasn't fair because they didn't turn around. They were supposed to turn around to look at the bomb. So that one is entirely on them. It's my first death as well, so. Hello. There we go. Low battery? How dare you have low battery? I actually, like, can't play this game on Joy-Cons. Like, unironically, this game on Joy-Cons is, like, so frustrating. Because only one of the Joy-Cons actually, like... Not works, that's a bad way of putting it. Only one of the Joy-Cons actually, like... uses the motion controls. And it's always very awkward for me. Drink my second can of legally distinct Coca-Cola by the day. Yeah. At one point, I went through and, I stopped drinking caffeine. Because it would always, mess with my stomach and whatnot. Also, no, this is not the stage that I remember. Can I make this? I can, but the question is... Okay, it's still up there. Okay, it doesn't explode when hitting it. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, so I need to be on that thing's back. That is an actual necessity, not just... Hello, D's. Welcome in. Come on. Come on. Get over to that side. Come on, thank you. So that was an accidental drop. And I'm assuming I need to go all the way back up. Lovely. Zoop. Hi. Oh. There we go. Or not. Okay, that's just to get that. And there we go. Oh, don't go off the edge. Final checkpoint. Oh, kind of just playing the waiting game right now. This way, please. Excuse me. Get over there, please. What the fuck are you doing? No, no. Back this way, please. I beg of you. Maybe. Okay, yes, you can get it from there. Holy shit. It's a good, like, minute and a half of that time that was just me sitting on that thing, just waiting for it to move. Alright, let's see. Probably over here. Question is, how do I get over there properly? From over there, it looks like. Apart from that, get here. Sure. Come on. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, I'm not worrying about that. Let's get up here. Over here. Damn it. Any easier way to get up there? No? Okay. Wait, can't I just do that? I was overthinking that massively. Squeegee was struggling, yeah. This is the one I remember. And that would explain why. Alright, here we go. I'm already lost. Oh, that. Okay. This is, unironically, I think, the stage that I specifically remember. Okay, this might not be the one I think of. The one I'm thinking of had those flying things, but I feel like there was another one like that. There's specifically one where you have to ride on them. Okay. I know I have to go the other way, but... But yeah, no, it's not specifically the fact that it was a charger that I remember, but that probably didn't help me with my, annoyance with the stage. Yeah, this wasn't the one. Unless... Okay. Fuck you. Yeah, no, that wasn't the one that I remembered. I feel like I do remember that stage, but that wasn't the one that I remembered. Two more stages. I'll finish this up today. for the sake of doing it. The other one is... No, I've already done that one. Wait, I haven't done that one? Why not? Oh, this is probably why. Because I never did that. Then the other one is back at the start. Okay. Okay. This should be 1,000 times easier now that I'm actually decent at the game. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I am definitely going out of order here. Over here. Okay. Okay. 3-on-1. Three to go. Okay, let me grab this one before I forget where it is. One more. Okay. I obviously missed one because that's the end of the stage. I see you back there. Dave, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. There we go. One more stage, and then the boss, and then I will be done for today. Is up here. Yeah, I have a lot of editing to do. Like, a lot. I spent probably 3 hours editing last night and only got through the introduction. I'll probably do that, Ray. Dualies? Question mark? Yeah, okay. Dualies used to be my main back in Splatoon 2. I don't use them anymore at all. Okay. Just because I'm curious. Sunken Scroll. First one of the playthrough, technically. Yeah, that's dangerous. I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay, not gonna worry about it. All right. It's telling me I didn't get the Sunken Scroll despite the fact that I did. That's kind of funny. Can I climb up anything? No? Guess I have to come over here and do this one. Got a food ticket. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. It looked like it from, how, like, I just immediately, like, clocked, hey, that's a collectible thing. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if I remember this boss at all. Probably, because it's the last one that I did in Splatoon 2. I don't. I have no memory of this. Oh, why'd you have to give me the roller for the boss fight? I prefer the hero shot. Also, is this where they got the idea for the Splatanas? Sort of, maybe. Because, like, ooh, samurai, let's give them a roller. Hi. You gonna come at me or what? Okay. Nyom. Where the fuck did you go? Hello. Is that one hit? That's probably one hit. Nope. This is one hit. Okay. I'm going to hate this fight. Okay, now it's gonna be long. Oh! Spinning attack. Okay. I'm dead. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I was out of ink, which caused me to not be able to move at all. Hello. 2, 3. Okay. Get in the ink. Get in the ink. Okay. That's number 2. What does that do with anything? See what he does. Okay, so it's just don't be in a straight line from him. Gotcha. I thought the oven was bad. Nyom. Okay, so he only does it twice. That's good to know. Jump attack. Do it. Do it, you won't, coward. There we go. There we go. Okay, I just want to mention, this just goes to show how much better I've gotten at the game. This is the spot that my main profile is sitting at. I played that game for 3 years. I've caught up in an hour. It's just me, but Octarian bases feel like they've been given a feminine touch. Maybe they got a new decorator. No. Huh, this radio's on the fritz. I swear I just changed the batteries in this thing. Respawn point is a little morbid. Yeah. Actually, there's likely radio interference in Nocto Canyon. All the junk around there is probably giving off electrostatic. See, a lot of consumer products use a frequency called C-pod band. Microwave ovens are prime culprits. In fact, my micro... You're breaking up, Sheldon. I'm going through a tunnel in an elevator. Oh. That's so real, though. Alright. I'm just gonna walk into the next area because that's where I left off, essentially. Because I never beat any of the stages in Area 3. But I did get here. So, there we go. All right, well, that's gonna be it from me today. You know, I could probably show you. Yeah, just to show off kind of where I'm at. Nope, that's... Just to show it off how it looks on this copy of the, or this, you know, this profile. But yeah, I have hundreds of hours in this game. I have more hours than Splatoon 3 at this point, but, yeah, no, you can definitely tell that I've gotten better at the game over time. As much as I love Off the Hook, I'm sorry, but I don't have time. So I actually did go through and get, the Splatoon 2 Off the Hook amiibos. They were just at Best Buy at one point. I'm pretty sure I talked about that from now on. Oh, I feel like colorful. Yeah, it seems like that's kind of the norm. So, this was me back in the day. It's up here. So, I unlocked all of the stages. So, like, I went through and I inked the kettles and stuff like that, but I never beat any of the stages. So, that's kind of how that looks for me at this point. So, you can also see in the change weapon menu, everything's at level 1, so I haven't upgraded any of it. But yeah. If I go back here, I was using the heavy splatling? What the fuck? Yeah, I will open the box later. But just to kind of show off a bit. Obviously that's dry. If I go and click equip. Yeah, I got these because I have the amiibos, and in order to get all the outfits in Splatoon 3 right away, you just have to have save data from Splatoon 2 on the amiibos. But what I usually had on for a while did I? Looks like it was that. And then, yeah. Okay. I was a Splat Roller main. And then Splat Dualies as a secondary. So, you know. Why I went to this at the end, I have zero clue. So I'll leave it on that, just for the sake of... But yeah, I'm at 16.5 there for Super Fresh. Anyway, it is time I head out, because I have a lot of stuff to do. So I'm not gonna worry too much about an ending scene or anything like that. I'm gonna click it to kind of have like a book end there and whatnot, but you know, I'm gonna go right for other stuff. Let me just do this, that. Okay. So, hi. I'll continue that next week. Try and get through more of it. Probably finish it at some point next week. But ultimately, it is what it is. Later this week, I'll be doing more Mario and Luigi. I'm probably only going to do one island per stream as opposed to like 2 or 3. So just get to deal with that. All right. So with that, thank you everybody so much for coming by. Hope you all have a wonderful time zone. Make sure you take care of yourself, drink some water, get some rest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. What?